What's up, what's up, what's up? Welcome back to the Black Barbershop. It's your boy Gotti. We was having some technical issues, as you can see, but we back up in this thing. I appreciate y'all tuning in tonight. As y'all know, we finna go in on our episode tonight. I had a lot of people talk about our post that we put up. So women were saying some things about cheating if niggas trust them. We're gonna talk about that. We have some women in the house, so we're not male bashing tonight. I mean, we're not women bashing tonight. But yeah, let me get the energy back up. What's up, what's up, what's up? Welcome back to the Black Barbershop. It's your boy Gotti, and I'm in here with my nigga Ace. What's the deal, my nigga Ace?
It's the best barber in all the land, and thank y'all for tuning in for another episode of the Black Barbershop.
Yes, and we up in here with two beautiful queens. They gonna be doing their thing, telling us how they feel, telling us how they feel about these niggas. And pretty much we're going to learn about who they are. So we did have one of our guests on the show before, but we was having some technical difficulties that episode. It was a great episode. He wasn't able to capture it, but we hoping that we get the same vibes tonight. So let them know who you been, who you is, queen.
Oh, shit.
No, I didn't, I come,
Come in peace.
calm and cool. I'm not going to male bash, and I'm not going to accept any female bashing tonight.
You better accept
This is Holly Holla, okay? So you guys just tune in and, just let us know how it goes.
And then we got the lavish, the coolest, the brown skin Thunder Wonder,
The East Side Naomi Campbell,
a.k.a.
the East Side Michelle Barack Obama,
Hey.
Come on.
Let them know who you is and who you be.
Charmaine Molly _Ringwald. There's a
Molly.
queen out here about to represent for the, for all the rest of the queens.
For the black women, huh?
Yeah.
We got Molly and Holly.
There you go.
Molly and Holly.
Molly and Holly, huh?
So just so y'all know, on this show, we have a section that's called Who Needs a Lineup. Who Needs a Lineup is a current event section. We're actually going to be going through three different current events that we have right now. If the person fucked up, they need a lineup. If they didn't fuck up, they can go another week without a lineup. So that means they didn't fuck up. Like, they could just be cool for the week. But if they fucked up, we line their ass up.
Okay.
Alright, so just think about that. They fucking line his ass up. That's what we're saying. But yeah, so we're gonna talk about the first matter discussion tonight. As everybody know, on a Great Taco Tuesday. I think his last name is Chavin, but I know the cop there that killed George Floyd was arrested today on all 4 charges of murder. You know what? Hold on.
Nah, he's been arrested.
I'm sorry. He's actually
He's
charged.
guilty.
He's guilty.
He was found guilty.
So
today.
hold on, before anything, let me just go ahead and get a round of applause. Appreciate you.
Standing ovation.
You know what I'm saying? You're in jail. Watch that ass. And that's what it is. But I'm feeling great. I feel like nobody in the world deserves a lineup but his ass, and he got it. And I'm just feeling great. I feel like we're finally heard. I feel like things are going to change. As most people say all the time with black people, they got to start somewhere. They finally did. How y'all feeling?
I mean, they knew what they had to do. This whole city would went up in flames. They made an
All
example
cities,
out of
right?
them. All cities.
All cities,
They
for
was
sure.
going to do what had to be done. So
I think it would have been great. I think it would have been one of the greatest riots ever. That's just me.
that's
But it was like, was we really ready to see that though? That's what I was telling my mom.
Really?
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
telling my mom earlier. I said, man, I was like, I don't know if I'm really ready to see this shit because I was pretty sure that they probably was gonna quit the nigga. You know what I'm saying? But it's crazy because when I found out that he was found guilty, I just really had no reaction to the shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was just,
like
It was numb. I was numb. But I was happy.
Nah, we really numb
I
to
wasn't
this shit,
happy.
bro.
It was just
We really
like,
numb. I think that
yeah.
would have been my reaction, whether he was found guilty or not.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I would have had the same reaction, like I was just stone faced, just like, oh.
I think
cool.
we probably would have had more reaction to, like, if there was a reaction of him not being guilty. You know what I mean? Like, because we were young when
for sure.
King riots happened, and I feel like
Yeah.
arguably did what they had to do, but I feel like it would have just been
Yeah,
10
it would have
times.
been chaotic. It would have been
worse.
pandemonium. It would have been a whole
Niggas
lot
would have
of
fucked
like,
shit up. They got PPP
100%.
loans.
What?
Niggas would have fucked shit
What?
up. They got PPP loans.
What? Are you kidding me?
I think for a fact though, I'm just saying, and this is me just, being realistic. If he had got, acquitted,
Oh,
it would have added more flames to the last few weeks that has happened over the course of time because as you know, all these black men are actually dying within a rip. It's like just
It's
a ripple
sick.
effect.
It's
And it's all been posted at the same time, and it's not been it hasn't been a long time. Most of the people
They
only
did that on
died
purpose.
maybe a week ago. So
Week
it's
apart.
getting media coverage. But yeah, man, I'm ecstatic. I'm happy that I'm not happy that George Floyd passed away, rest his soul. But I'm glad that this guy was convicted. We got one. We got one in the bag. Hopefully we get a couple more.
And I seen like a meme where it was like George Floyd on his neck, and it's like I just be thinking about the psyche of people. Like
you gotta live with that.
Yeah.
it's like
his family not feeling that.
yeah, it's like but my whole thing is like this shit don't bring bro back.
Yeah.
So it's like
But I feel somebody
that's not a win. It's really not a win. I don't feel like it's a win for us, you know. Because
somebody said a comment that kind of made me feel away, but it made sense. It was, George Floyd had to like sleep so we could wake up, so the world could wake up.
You know the coldest thing that somebody posted that I seen? They said it took the damn, I can't even remember his name right now. That got killed in Chicago by the white people. I mean, well, he was from Chicago. Damn, why I can't remember?
Emmett Till?
Yeah, Emmett Till, right? Yeah. I'm saying, I lost my mind right now. I'm drinking. But look, it took Emmett Till for this to finally occur. That's deep.
What you mean?
It took something like what happened to Emmett Till for something like this to happen for the world to see vividly, because what happened to Emmett Till was fucked up and nothing happened. And this guy had his neck just fucked, like he had his knee on his neck, on his back, like literally, like you can't breathe. People had to see that for them to believe that black people are not treated well with the authorities. And then you look at Emmett Till, I'm just saying, just the comparisons, like people that really acquitted those white people in Emmett Till's case, a lot of people couldn't see like the what was reality for black people, but they seen it finally.
But
like,
do you even think that would have made a difference though?
The video made a big difference.
For Emmett Till, do you think if those people back in the
No.
Yeah,
I'm only speaking in reference to how people really look at Emmett Till and don't realize what actually happened to him.
Like what they did to bro.
Yeah,
like really what they did.
Yeah, like people don't know what, like I'm saying, a lot of people know that he died from white hands.
Right.
But they don't know that they actually put this boy in the river after beating him to death with like fucking, what was it, barbed wire? Everything. They shot him in the head after they tortured him. And they were all acquitted. But I'm saying that's a cycle that continued on after a course of time. So many white people have been acquitted. Like, look at fucking Fruitville Station. Like, that's the coldest movie, and it's blatantly he shot him in the head. And that cop was acquitted.
Yeah. I don't know.
We finally got one though.
Oh, I'm sorry.
We got one.
We got one.
We got one. I'm gonna just put
it
it like that. We got one.
I'm not gonna say I would have felt better, but we still need Zimmerman ass for that shit he did. You know
we still need Zimmerman, but they gon', like I said, they don't see what we know. Because we know Trayvon Martin for sure beat his ass. So what he did, he shot him. That's literally what happened. He beat his ass. Trayvon Martin whooped his ass.
Yeah.
So let's move forward. Rest in peace to George Floyd. I hope your soul rest in peace, and man, you made it happen for us.
Breonna Taylor too.
Breonna Taylor, rest in pease.
Up next.
And look, that's a whole nother incident.
No.
We have too much
Too many
historical.
incidents, like
We have too many historical stuff that has happened.
yeah.
So current event. Who deserved lineup? J-Lo or A-Rap? They broke up. They was getting all this media. They were like a
At
power
this
couple.
point, it's J-Lo. I don't care what nobody says. I'm sorry. Like,
And I'm gonna give J-Lo a
I fuck
lineup.
with J-Lo, but she just she's the common factor. Like,
So she's the problem?
I'm not saying
They say that she a Leo.
Nah, for me, I'm gonna tell you the truth.
That's what the street says.
I don't really,
I problem with Leo.
I really don't think like it's hard for like two busy people to be in a relationship.
Right.
That's not really like that really don't have business together. Like so, A-Rod got his own shit that he be doing. He be on this side of the country,
Right.
and she got her shit that she be doing, and she be on this whole other side. I just really feel like it's not a way for that type of shit to work.
But
I
I mean,
don't-
look at
It's
all
not a
these
way.
other successful
Wait. You
relationships.
saying it's not a way for it to work, or it's not hard to make it work?
I don't feel like I think it's gonna not work more than it works.
And let's get to the T though. Who do you think is the problem? That's the real T.
Shit,
I
they
don't
both
know
they
enough
both did
about
ran
him.
through a lot of niggas. Like, you know what I'm saying? A-Rod didn't have this year too. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So
Who knows?
I mean, you know, J-Lo.
Well, I don't.
J-Lo not gonna have no problem with getting another one.
I still think
And
it's
Neither is he.
J-Lo's
Neither is
fault.
he.
Neither is he, right?
Yeah, but I still think it's J-Lo's fault.
Why?
Because like she can't keep a husband. She's a woman.
I wouldn't even
But
say
what's
it's
this-
her fault, but it's just like a history. It's like a pattern. Like, you know.
If you're a public, this is what I'm saying. If you're a public figure and you're a woman, right? You know the imagery that come with that, and then
Okay.
you bouncing niggas to niggas. You had two husbands during that time period. it's the idea of like, who's the problem at that point?
But or it's the idea that she acknowledged like this is not going to work, so I'm going to remove myself rather than stay. No, I'm not happy and cheat and mess around, have a baby, or he cheat and give me, you know. So
J-Lo, it's your fault.
Do y'all think
And you
on
agree?
Do y'all think on celebrity ends it be more or it be less of a commitment to kind of stay and make shit work because they got so much money and they so like they so sought after, so it's like, look, I'm not really feeling it.
But no, but that could be it too. But at the same time, when you're a celebrity, you have all that money. You have to make sure that everybody you encounter is not after you just because you have money. Especially now in this day and age.
Message.
Like,
Right, but they can know that about each other because they both got money. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, but they,
and that's
it's
real,
like,
because she just said some real shit. Like,
nah, that was real.
That was real, for real.
because nowadays, I mean, this is all topic, but it's just like women who be getting raped and stuff like that. Like, they don't be pressing charges; they just be suing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
They
it's
trying
like,
to go for the money
You
instead.
know
you know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
but,
it ain't.
So you gotta basically be mindful of who you counsel.
That's
but it's like, do you even really know?
That tell you right
You
there.
know though, like, but I don't know.
That tell you right there what this should be about.
Yeah, so I'm saying, like, nowadays everybody's really looking for a come up for a bag. Everybody.
Money can solve any problem you have.
Hey, but women know how to hurt niggas with bread. They always gonna go for your pockets when they hurt.
But that's what y'all care for. Y'all don't care about nothing else.
You're damn right.
Amen.
And you sound like you know exactly what you gonna do when you get hurt. That don't sound cool. But anyway, we gonna
It's
move
like
forward.
shit. If I'm spending my money on you, you know I fuck with you.
We gonna move forward. I guess we gonna have two lineups on each side because I'm giving J-Lo a lineup. Period. I'm giving her.
I'm not giving her.
I'ma go
She knows what she wants.
I'm
She
gonna
don't
go with
got time
J-Lo
to
too,
wait.
just for the fuck of it. Just
Three for one.
I'm lining J-Lo ass up.
I'm bashing J-Lo. Fuck all that. It's your fault. All right, moving forward. My nigga Chet Hanks said nigga.
Oh,
Bye.
You like how I said that? My nigga Chet Hanks said nigga.
Bye, no.
How y'all feel about that?
No,
He was
that's
rapping
not-
and he ended the song and said
No.
make a nigga twerk. I don't know if y'all heard that.
No.
Nah.
And then
Make a nigga twerk.
He said something about twerk. No, let that nigga see you twerk. That's what he said.
no.
unacceptable.
I
No,
just
make a
feel
nigga
like-
make a nigga see you twerk. My bad. Make a nigga see you twerk. That's what he said.
I just feel like
He's
with all
referring
these
to himself
celebrities-
as a nigga.
Yeah, make a nigga.
But it don't matter. He still said
but
it.
the
You're
song,
not.
but the song was referring to White Boy Summer. That's why this is a contradiction within itself.
Correct.
Okay, I just.
The name of the song was called White Boy Summer, and he ended up ending the song with saying, "Make a nigga see you twerk."
No, it's just. That's what.
I just-
He's getting too comfortable. Like,
It's just so they'll say it and
Nah,
then
really-
make a whack apology and then it's back to regular.
Nah, but I really feel like this. It's not something that we gonna see the end of. And honestly, I feel like if we don't want other people to say it, then we gotta stop using it ourselves.
That's not gonna happen.
Because you gotta think about the culture vultures, like people who do shit just because we doing it.
Yeah, like it's a lot of white
or
women
it just
saying
seem
that.
like,
yeah,
or it
but
just
at
seem
the
like
same
cool.
time,
It's-
then white people be knowing that we'll end you, you'll get dragged. Just for him saying the N-word. A lot of people ain't gonna fuck with him no more. Like,
Nah, but it's a lot of white people who say period. I'm just saying they
Oh,
still are.
Like, so have y'all
Yeah,
ever
but-
grew up around Hispanics or Spanish people
Mhm.
that use that word?
I'm okay with.
Do
I'm
y'all
okay
have a problem
with
with them using it?
I'm okay with them saying that. I'm sorry. I'm okay
yeah,
with them saying
I mean, it's
I'm
like
kind of
a-
okay with him too, only because I feel like
And that's what I'm saying. We okay with them because we grew up with them and we know them. But what if he really grew up like that? What if we know Tom Hanks is his dad? But what if he
Which
really
means
grew up? What if he really grew up
chose-
around
He
black
really
people?
should know that he shouldn't say
No,
it.
which means he chose to grow up like that. We didn't choose to grow up like this, nigga.
True.
See?
but I feel like
That was natural,
Nah.
nigga.
because
I'm saying
Hispanics have
though.
a lot of the disadvantages that we have as well too. Like,
You said what?
Hispanics have a lot of not a lot, but they have some disadvantages
They have
how we
similar-
do.
yeah, they
You know
have
what I'm
similar
saying? Like they don't get shit handed to them on a
But
silver platter. How white
Chet
people do.
can't say nigga. I'm sorry, he
No, he
can't.
can't.
But I don't think
He get a
because
bald head.
I don't think because you go through the shit that we go through is what allows you to say that word. You get what I'm saying? That was a word that was
I'ma
that was
tell
a
you why.
derogatory word that was used towards us
I'm gonna tell you why.
by
they can
our
say it.
oppressors.
I'm gonna tell you why they can say it. The reason why I give the opportunity for Hispanic people to call me nigga is because I'm comfortable calling them nigga rather than any other race because I grew up with them. If that makes sense, that's why I'm okay with it. If I'm using a word and you grew up with me using that word too, we brothers and sisters in Christ. You feel me? Like we gonna be using the same word. But if I grew up around a white person and I know for sure that you're white and your family is white, you're not gonna say I'm not gonna be okay. I'm gonna even say that at the age in
Why would they
elementary.
want to? Like that'd be the more like.
Yeah, but
why did you want to sing that in your song? Why do you want to say that? Why do you want to befriend me
because
saying
it's
that.
popular. Because it's popular. It's like if people start using a
He
slogan.
think he a nigga.
Yeah, but slogans are popular.
Don't he got a black girlfriend?
Yeah, but I'm just saying slogans are popular. You gotta think about how white people are using the words twerk and they're twerking. You gotta look at how they're using the word period like it's cool. You gotta look at how they're using the words because it's popular culture. Like we are popular culture, and it just so happens that people want to take from us. But the N word,
that has nothing to do
The
with
word
probably-
nigga should be like the only. That's the only.
It's just like
exception
you
right
know
there.
better,
that's the
so
one you
do
can't-
better. Like
yeah, that's
why
like
do you choose
because
to
we
go
don't
against
we don't use
Right.
no to keep it 100. Every other discriminated term, I guess you can say, is not used by people because they know it's negative. But when it comes to the N word, it's questionable because black people call them that. That's what they say. From me hearing this from other counterparts, I'm starting to realize that it kind of makes sense. But then at the same time, that's an off bracket word. Like you can't use that word.
I feel like we gonna say that to whoever. Like,
Facts.
I feel like we'll say that to white people if we feel comfortable enough
We even
to say that around them, or like you grew up with them.
Yeah.
I feel like you gonna say that.
But
too.
we even restricted the word and we say bro. That's crazy. In
So,
this new generation, we
everybody should
restricted the
adapt
word.
that. I feel like honestly, in order to get rid of the shit, we gotta get rid of it first. If we don't like them saying it, cause they gonna say it, bro. They
But I
gonna
feel like
say
they
it.
still gonna say it anyway because they know that's the word that's gonna hit us below the belt. Like they
I
gonna
just-
say
like
you
I
make a
said,
man.
I don't
they
get
Do
why
you
gonna
think?
know
Do you think that's what he was doing though?
I
But
think he on
are
drugs.
some-
Was he trying to hit below the belt?
I think he on
No,
drugs.
I'm saying white people in general. Like you
Yeah.
said, if we stop using the word, I'm saying they'll still say it to us because then it'll still affect us.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
we'll
I
still
think,
feel away.
well, I think Chet is on drugs.
He's old enough to know better. And he did.
I looked on his Instagram.
What that nigga Tom Hanks say about it?
Tom Hanks is gonna give him a talk. They are gonna have a talk soon.
Right.
He's gonna sit him down. He's gonna say, "Look, Chet, that is not cool." And you know what Chet's gonna do? He's gonna do a public apology.
Yeah.
So he didn't write it though.
Yeah,
His
definitely
publicist
did.
or whomever wrote it.
Oh, he did.
And then no, I'm saying this is gonna happen.
Yeah, it's gonna happen for
Like,
sure. Cause he ain't gonna get no more movie roles
What?
with black people for
Are you
sure.
kidding me? Like,
What's the shit he did? Your Honor.
And that's his,
Yeah,
that's
Your
his-
Honor shows he's a racist, and then he goes and say nigga.
Who, Chet?
Yeah, he was in Your Honor.
He
for
an
a
actor?
minute. Yeah, he an actor, bro.
I didn't know that either.
And y'all didn't know he was an actor? Y'all never seen him in any of the... You didn't see him in... He was in Empire. He was the white dude that was rapping.
I don't know these niggas.
I got it.
Yeah, well, you know what? Everybody stopped watching Empire once Jamal lied.
Oh, no.
Yeah, Jamal lied.
I never watched it.
Yeah, I never watched
say,
it.
but
So,
Yeah.
I seen on his face he was doing little acting shit here and there.
That's good.
But
That
he's
just,
supposed to know
that
that.
just, that just says Smoulet is something else. But we gonna move forward. Chet, you get a motherfucking lineup with your white self. Alright, so we gonna move forward.
Yes.
And we gonna go for the topic of discussion tonight. Do women cheat? And I'm gonna say, do black women cheat?
Because black women don't cheat, okay?
And before, I ain't gonna lie though. Before I go into that statement, I want to actually read the post that I posted on the page, okay?
Read that
So it
shit.
says, this is what a woman posted on Twitter. If your nigga trusts you, cheat. He basically trying to say you get no niggas.
That's foolish.
That's foolish? Well, she posted that and guess what?
Always saying
And
Wait,
guess
read
what?
it one more time?
And guess what? She went viral.
Read it one
She
more
posted that a
time.
whole woman said, girl, listen. If your nigga trusts you, cheat. He basically trying to say you get no niggas. And I see so many girls reply. And I'm going to tell you what one of the replies says.
Okay.
He don't respect you, sis, if he think that you can just go out and be by yourself.
Wait, what?
That's what I said when I seen that. If you can just go out by yourself, he don't trust you. I mean, if you just go out by yourself and he do trust you, you can't get no niggas.
Bro, I don't even know what to say to this
Hey,
shit.
I don't know. Like,
It's fuckery.
100%. Like,
1,000%. Like,
But I do want to ask y'all from that question, do black women cheat?
I mean, bro, is that really a question? Come on now.
I mean, they always ask us do
Everyone
black
cheats.
men
Of
cheat.
course.
Hey, look, I always wanted to ask the question because they always say, do black men cheat? So, hey,
Of course.
do black women cheat?
but define cheating.
Black men.
Oh, y'all
really
define
don't-
cheating. No, hold on.
Black
Let
men
them,
really
hey, we
don't
gonna
cheat.
relax for a
Wait,
second.
I asked you.
Let me get
You
my
gotta
drink.
answer.
I'm gonna relax for a second. What do you consider
You
cheating?
wait, I just asked you.
But I'm saying, if you ask me that question, I'm gonna give you my idea of what cheating is as a man. So I
Okay.
need to hear your idea of what cheating is as a woman.
Alright, flip it back on me, but okay. I believe cheating is anything you are withholding from your partner. So that can be obviously the sexual act. It could be flirting. It could be me just expressing, some type of situation I'm going through right now, whatever the case,
Flirt.
to where that if my partner sees this, or I'm just withholding it,
Oh,
or
that's so deep.
you know,
I gotta
would
stop
be-
you. Wait, hold on.
Okay.
I can't stop you.
So-
Hold on.
I can't even let this nigga finish.
Okay.
I have to stop you because I feel like you're absolutely right. Because when he asked this question and it's like, what is cheating? Define cheating, right? So when you said anything you withholding from your mate, right? So I won't say necessarily anything, right? But you gotta think, because my whole thing, the thing that popped up in my head is like, if you even making a nigga think he got action at you, I feel like that's cheating.
I agree.
You get what I'm
Because men
saying?
always gonna shoot their shot, but it's up to us if we gonna catch it or not.
But you know, you could ask a woman and they gonna say, oh, they knock the shots down all the time. But I really feel like that. Like, if you expressing some shit to another nigga, right, that you don't express to your mate, that's cheating.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. And I think that's where.
But go ahead. I'm
gonna tell you what I think cheating
But that's
is.
that's it. That's all.
I'll tell you what I think cheating is. When you really do what you want to do and you don't think about your spouse, period. That's what I think cheating
You think
is.
people don't really think though?
Yeah.
Nah.
I think some people
Mm-mm.
honestly do shit out of selfishness, which means that's a personal action that shows that you are actually doing something intentionally because you don't give a fuck about your spouse, which is kind of like cheating to me sometimes.
You like some in the moment shit, like.
Because I don't believe in the moment.
No, like making it, but I'm just saying, just making a decision without really thinking about your spouse's feelings. I think that's cheating all the time. That's me. Especially when it's referring to like you like doing shit that you know your spouse wouldn't actually agree on, but you doing it for yourself.
It's definitely no
Like-
such thing as in a moment.
Yeah.
You said it's definitely what?
It's definitely no such thing as in a moment.
100%.
You think it's always intentions?
Like, yeah, it's a gang
Always.
of moments that happen before the actual moment. Like, you know what I'm
What?
saying? It's a gang of moments that happen before the actual moment.
It's
So
no.
like,
What?
In the
It is
moment?
no such
Nah.
thing. No, I don't care. Cheating is a choice.
Period.
I don't know. I just think like if you make a decision, something. This is for an example. I know listeners are like, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
If you go ahead and you're just like, I'm finna go out with my girls, I'm finna twerk, I'm finna throw money at my homegirls,
Mm-hmm.
I'm finna have a good ass time, right?
Mm-hmm.
But you know the perception of what you look like.
And you're having a good time with
no,
her girls.
but the perception of what you look like to your man.
look, I say, ooh, the girls ain't about to like this shit.
What
This
they
nigga
look
say,
like?
No, because I'm giving a real example,
Wait,
right?
wait.
Hey,
They
look, I'm
don't
giving-
not understand.
Hey, look,
Ooh,
I'm
they not about to
giving,
like this.
hey, but look, I'm giving a real example, right? So
Okay.
your perception is I'm about to have fun with my girls, right?
Mm-hmm.
But then at the same time, your man is gonna say, I don't really like that perception because you look like you craving attention.
right.
And let's say you had an encounter where your man told you this before, but you still go out and do that because guess what your mindset is, which is most women's mindset. I don't want these niggas out here. I'm gonna do what the fuck I want to do.
If it happened before
And this the
you
thing,
bring
though.
it to my attention and then I still go against the grain and do it anyway, I don't respect you for real.
Yeah, and then
Like-
if you fucking somebody else, that's cheating. I'm just saying those two
But-
things irritates most men though.
I feel like if you go out with the intent to have a good time with your friends, that's 100% not cheating. Like, are we mad at each other? Or you told me not to
Right.
go? Like, why? Like, how's that cheating?
I think I get what he's saying,
We miss
right?
the points we don't.
So
agree.
he's
Okay.
saying that if a female go out and she does all of these things that she know her man doesn't necessarily like because it puts her in a certain light and makes her look a certain way.
Mm-hmm.
And this the thing, I feel like we gotta keep it real at all times.
Right.
When you go out, you are a representation of your mate. So say if you go out and you acting like, oh, I'm just gonna twerk, like I hate how women try to act like that dance is not a sexual dance.
Right.
I really hate that because it makes no sense at all. So you're doing a sexual dance in front of everybody, right? In front of everybody. And a lot of times when women do it, y'all doing it with intentions to be the center of attention. I mean, we go out. We go out. You've been out before. I've been out. You get what I'm saying? I know how the fuck this shit go. They doing it with the objective is to be the center of attention. I know when I'm doing this, I'm gonna get attention. I'm gonna get the A's and girls are gonna come slap my ass. And what do you think niggas is doing, right? So I'm saying like men, we don't have the equivalent to twerking.
Yeah,
You get what I'm saying? When we go out, we don't have no type of equivalent to that.
But-
You get what I'm saying?
but that's not
But
fair.
women will go out and do that all fucking night. You get what I'm saying?
But
Make a nigga see
okay,
you
but
twerk.
but just because
Bye.
Yeah, just
So
make
wait,
it
but
clap.
so
You making it clap in front of all type of
So
niggas,
wait.
and then look, when they get on it, like, ooh,
y'all got check writers on.
It's just like, that don't make sense.
Y'all got
So
check
I'm not
hits.
twerking with the intentions to get the attention of the niggas that's in the club.
It's all into If you go, look, if you go where it's men at and you do a sexual dance, yes. Because you know that these niggas are gonna be on you when you do that. Yes.
Because
Well,
I feel like a man gonna be on a woman. It does not
Regardless-
matter. I could be at the
Yeah,
gas station
y'all-
pumping some gas, and that would probably
No,
be
but that's
Y'all
for
say
real,
that.
though. Listen, no,
Nah,
listen,
y'all
hear
say
me
that.
out. No, hear me out. Like, me and Charmaine go out. You know, I've been out with her plenty of times. She's a dancer, whatever the case. I'm not in a center twerking and dropping it low. But because a man approached me, what did I do?
But
I'm
you gotta
sitting
understand,
there.
this is what you do. If you say that you walk in with the frictions, just the frequency of just being regular, and niggas is already on you.
So
And
that's.
then, just listen to me, and then, see, because now you want to cut me off because
No,
you
go
don't go
ahead.
somewhere.
You cut me off just now. I didn't get finish my
Nah, because I
Go
was
ahead.
going to say, nah, but hold on. The only reason why I kind of cut you off is because I wanted you to understand something you just said. If you going with that intention, both of y'all said it. If you going with that attention already, you know niggas gonna be on you. There's a frequency. I guess you could say lever right there that you're twitching.
Okay.
Soon as you start to get on the dance floor, okay, more eyes on you. Then you can really dance, more eyes on you. Then you twerking that shit, more eyes is on you. Now that kind of attention is just the idea of what we saying. Like, you're intensifying what most women that go out sometimes that knows their men say, I'm gonna sit here and drink because I already have the intensity to have this type of attention on me, so why go twerk?
It's
And
cool.
like-
So
and like
the guy who goes up to the twerkaholic and tries to get at her.
He's
What's
thirsty.
the difference between him doing that to
Yeah.
her or him trying to get at me?
He's not
and I
thirsty.
didn't do
He's not
anything
thirsty. He's giving you the attention that
that
you're
you see.
seeking.
Okay, cool.
So-
but me, I'm trying to hold on.
Okay.
But if I'm sitting in the back chilling, sipping my drink, and that same guy come over here and approach me, I ain't moved a muscle.
Right.
So what did I do?
But you might not need to look at it like
That's
that.
the whole point.
No, I'm saying
Why did I miss the
no, I'm
point?
saying you might not need to look at it like that because if you've been sitting over there this whole time not doing nothing and the guy still came over here and approached you, you might want to see what this nigga talking about. You get what I'm saying? Because he might been looking at you for a minute. You get what I'm saying? And he's not, and he sees that you're not craving the attention. So something about you're not craving attention is attracting him to you.
Yeah, but let me turn this on a little bit more. The reason why I started off with you not having any type of like, attention on you when you walk in, but you do have attention, which both of you said, niggas is already gonna be on y'all because y'all walking in, y'all women. They're there for women, right?
Right.
My whole thing is when I talked about the frequency turning up by you improving that intention. First of all, he doesn't know if you're single or not, so he's going to approach you, right? He don't know who you are, so he wants to know who you are. My whole thing is now you're doing extra shit to make him want to talk to you. You get what I mean by that?
I'm about to do it to him.
I understand you like fully, but I'm just trying to tell you also, a woman who's doing nothing,
Right.
she can still get the same attention as opposed to a girl who's twerking.
Right, but in all actuality, you're not going to get the same attention that a girl that's twerking. You're gonna get totally different energy, and you're not gonna get that same shit.
Right.
So let me say this though, right?
Yeah, I don't.
No, just because you getting attention from a guy and a guy is coming over and trying to see what you about, that's not the same attention of the guy that walks up to the girl that's twerking.
Yeah,
that's not the
what's the
same
difference?
attention.
Break
That's
it
a
down.
totally different energy because first off, I just seen you bust it open and make it clap in front of the whole club. I'm coming over here on some different type of energy.
Nah,
You
but
know what I'm saying?
we gotta break that down for them because she just asked a good
Yeah,
question.
I don't know
She's trying
what
to
I
say
mean.
why is the energy changing for each different situation. So just explain that to them because they're trying to
Okay.
understand that.
No, because I was just about to say this, right? Because I said, men, we don't have that equivalent, right? So I just thought about something in my head, right? When y'all go out to the club, say if y'all seen a dude that was in the club and he was just in the middle of the club just throwing money in the air, right?
Right.
And you seen girls just gravitating and going over to him. In your head, is that the type of guy that you would want to approach? Is that the type of guy you would want to go up to?
That's tacky.
So is that something that you would want your boyfriend to do?
No.
So if your man say that twerking is tacky, would you take that into consideration?
But twerking that's dancing.
See, no, but
that's just
that's what I'm
dancing.
saying.
That's-
So now speed on not my style.
Hold on, time out. So your girl go to the beach with her bikini on, right?
Yeah.
That's a problem for you?
Nah, it ain't a problem for me.
Okay.
It's not a problem for me either. It's just a
Okay.
club. What we talking about?
Certain bikinis, yeah.
But I'm
Because you got certain bikinis. You got certain bikinis. Look,
whether it's
I'm about to kill her with this.
okay.
We just
Nah, you need
you're
to.
not killing me.
Nah, I ain't gonna even look at her.
Okay.
I'm over here.
Okay.
I'm about to kill her with this.
Kill me with it, please.
Kill her.
Certain bikinis at the beach, yeah, because certain bikinis are more revealing than others.
Right.
Okay.
Just like twerking.
Right.
Twerking is a dance that's more revealing than others.
Yeah. And if
You
you,
get
have
what I'm
ass,
saying?
it's always going to reveal.
Oh, what?
But I'm just trying to say, I understand you
That's
twerking, thong bikinis, that's a lot. And she got a big booty already. The guys is watching. I understand that. But also, I'm trying to get you to
She
understand.
got a fat ass.
She could not twerk
Yeah,
at all. She
on
could
that.
not wear no thong bikini, and she could still get attention.
See, my thing about what my girl is, I just feel like I don't even want no accidents. I don't even want my nigga sliding up. I don't even want no nigga sliding up on my girl thinking
So
that
she
he
can't
can
go out.
thinking that he can feel. No, she can do whatever she wanted. That's the thing about me. That's the thing about me.
So she can never go to the club with her friends.
No, she could go out with her friends. I never said that.
Okay.
I'm backing up Gotti.
Yeah.
And what he was saying,
'Cause I was
what I
saying
learned is
something.
you gotta let people be themselves.
Hell
If that's what they want to do, you know what I'm saying. You gotta let them be who they are.
Yeah, but when they
And
beat
when you-
themselves,
and
when
when
you
you
put
come
boundaries
into-
on it, but when they beat themselves and you put boundaries on it,
But when
that's
you
where
come-
you have to understand that that's
But
disrespect.
but like she said too, you gotta know how you meet them. And then when you come into a situation,
Yeah.
when you come into a situation and you like, I love you. This is the person I love. You gotta accept that person, and you gotta love that person for who they are.
Right.
Man,
You
That's what I'm saying. I
understand?
had an ex-boyfriend. He hated when I twerked. He hated when I went out and danced.
But he made her
I
like
mean,
that.
but you made me doing that. That's
Yeah.
what I always did.
yes,
Right.
and that's not. Yeah, and that's not.
And,
how-
and like I said, I'm not salacious with it. I know how to keep shit cute. I'm a lady at the end of the day. So it's like, would you think I'm about to be out here busting up and having sex on the dance floor?
See,
Like that's how he used to
nah.
make it seem.
Right.
Like,
No
nah.
panties on.
and I'm like, that's not my.
See, I think as men, we just be having other thoughts going on.
Because
through our
y'all
head. Like
intentions
like I
are
said, I just don't
impure,
want no
and you
niggas.
see her bouncing that booty.
But
so
why
you're
do
trying to
you
get
think?
it
Why
like
do you think we think like that?
Don't only bounce that ass.
The only The only reason why we think like that is because we are men
Hello.
and we know how they think. So what it is I don't want no nigga even sliding up on my girl thinking it's cool to even try to touch her ass or accidentally act like he bumped into her.
But
Because guess what?
they do
I
that
ain't
at the
there.
bar, they do that whenever. They gonna
Yeah.
slip and slide, no matter what the occasion is.
Right.
Like,
It
Niggas
doesn't
smell
matter.
if I'm standing there like
So what I'm saying is, see,
a statue, and
Look,
niggas still gonna walk past.
look,
me.
niggas out there grabbing booties, smoke.
It's on the hip. It's the excuse me, babe. Let me get through.
But
But
I think-
Now I have to touch my lower back.
But I think y'all should take it as more as like a not necessarily a compliment, but take it more as a good sign as your nigga's trying to be protective over his girl. You get what I'm saying?
right, but you also got faith in your woman that she gonna
You
she gonna
trust
rape
her
for
to
you.
know.
She gonna do what she's supposed to do.
Right.
You know?
Like I said,
But look, y'all not lying because it's perverted niggas who really be bumping into bitches' hands and smelling
Oh,
their fingers and
absolutely.
They
doing
do
a
all
whole bunch
kinds
of
of
weird
stuff. That's
shit.
what I'm saying.
But I'm saying,
So like Holly said, if she's standing right there and the nigga trying to get through, he gonna do the most to
Yeah.
get through.
yeah,
You ain't even gotta do
You
it.
ain't lying because I've been around some pretty girls and niggas do shit that I'll be like,
Niggas
what
do
the
shit,
fuck?
but it's like, damn, nigga, he was a cornball.
Hey, but look,
For
we've been on the topic for discussion for a minute, so we're gonna move to questions. Have any of you women ever cheated?
Oh wait, so did we get her definition on what cheating is?
Like I agree with y'all. That's the same thing.
Niggas-
Anything you gotta hide from your partner that you don't want them to see, which is what I used to do.
So y'all wanted my question?
I never cheated.
I've
cheated.
never physically.
Oh,
cheated.
physically. Let's talk about it.
I've never physically cheated, but I used to pull up on niggas at 2:00 in the morning and chill, get McDonald's and go in the house and.
So you had a fool nigga?
Mm.
I had a nigga I was talking to every day. Good morning, good night.
Oh yeah, that's
How your
cheating for
day
sure.
going?
That's cheating.
That's
That
cheating.
emotional type of cheating.
It's
Yeah, that's cheating for
worse.
sure. That's the worst shit
Far
ever.
worse.
Yeah, that's the
Far
worst
worse.
shit ever.
What got you to that point though?
The nigga at the time wasn't providing what I needed. Like as far as like, cause you know a lot of men feel like, cause they provide
what you
financially.
need- provided what you needed. Did you ever think about what he was providing though?
If he was providing, I wouldn't have did what I did.
Well, why not just leave?
No, I'm just saying, did you ever think about what he was providing rather than you?
He's providing a headache.
Providing a headache? So you wanted to break up with this person.
We was already towards the end, like going down that route anyway. So it was just like,
So have you ever had a conversation before you meant to be cheated?
yeah.
Oh, I guess that's not cheating then.
Like it was like, you know.
That's cheating, but it's not cheating in some sense. It's like y'all both at a point where y'all just ain't called it off yet.
Yeah. But I don't think he was outdoing him. I mean, he had cheated prior, but I didn't find out until like after we broke up. But he was outdoing his shit.
Oh, so he was cheating as he did.
No. I didn't know. Like I said, I didn't know none of this until after we broke up. I didn't know he was out here doing his stuff.
He didn't do it. He just said that
Who?
to make him get even.
That was a black nigga that cheated.
I
Okay?
cannot.
That was a black nigga that cheated.
Damn, a black nigga?
Tell
Okay,
him.
he a black nigga that cheated.
Mm.
So what about you, Holly? Why have you never cheated?
I just feel.
No,
I don't know. I just feel if I'm in a relationship, like for real, seriously, I like you for real, I love you. I don't believe in sharing that with somebody else. Like,
I like that.
I don't know. Like if I'm
So
having
you in the honeymoon stage 24/7.
I ain't gonna say that. I ain't gonna front. Like, and I do. It's temptation. That's why I think cheating is really a choice. Like, and you didn't just fall into that. You didn't fall into them conversations. You didn't fall into her pants, his pants. Like, you thought about that. Like, I don't know. I just feel like if it's gonna bring me to the point, and I just say that now. Tomorrow may change, but as of right now, like, if it's really gonna bring me to the point where I gotta like step out on my dude, like, I don't really know if you're for me. Like, I don't know.
No, it's the fact they're not for you.
Yeah,
you know
and if I
because
tell you like whatever issues we have, and if I'm bringing it to your attention, like, yo, I don't like X, Y, and Z, or I like X, Y, and Z, and you still go against the grain, I really take it as you don't respect me.
Do you think that's the number one reason why people cheat? You think because they bring their issues or their feelings to their mate, and then they feel like they not being heard?
I think it's plenty of reasons why people cheat.
I think that's a strong reason.
I think
if I'm communicating with you like, yo, I don't like that, and you still doing it, like that's like you stop me. I'm like, hey, stop stopping me, and you keep doing it. Like,
I think that's the number one reason because I know I'm not a cheater. So if I'm communicating with you and you're not doing what you're supposed to do, then you can't be mad when temptation hit me. That's how I feel about it.
I was talking to Charmaine about that. Like, if I cheat, it's his fault because it's just like, boo, I told you, like, don't do that.
Hey, look, I never said if I cheat,
you gotta think a lot of women so women cheat differently than men because I feel like men, a lot of y'all cheat just to get enough. It's not really
I disagree, but go ahead.
I was saying the same thing
to some extent.
But this nigga, Chet, he argued me down.
To some degree, I feel like a lot of niggas cheat just to get enough, but a lot of it can be because your woman is not providing whatever you need, or whatever the case may be. But I feel like women cheat more emotionally because there's a lot of women who not just out here busting it open. We gotta grow to like you, grow to get to know you, and all that to even want to sleep with you. You know what I'm saying?
You do got women who still will bust it open. So
I disagree. I'm gonna tell you why, and this is why Ace and me got into a little, conversation on it. Women have the same mindset as men. And men sometimes have the same mindset as women, right? Which makes it a 50-50. So you might know women.
What's the mindset? Did someone clear?
Say it one more time.
What's the mindset?
Some women actually cheat because they like to have sex. Like, they see somebody that's attractive and that's what they want.
Oh, yeah, them hoes.
Then there's men who really cheat because in general they checked out mentally because they women is not what they want no more.
Nah, but if a man cheat just because they like sex, then he a hoe too.
No, he a hoe too. I'm not saying that. I'm saying double standards. No, but I'm
a hoe. She a hoe.
No, but I'm only saying to explain that there are some men who start cheating through text messages. There's some men who start meeting up with women too. Yeah. Because they want to build that connection before they leave their relationship, right? So it's 50-50.
So it's nothing driving them out of that.
I don't think it's 50-50. I think it's
build a connection before they leave the relationship.
They have a connection with somebody else. There's people who do that though. It's men who do that. So I'm saying you can't say that men just want to get enough.
Because they don't want the woman no more, or because the woman is not
sometimes you can mentally check out of shit.
Perfect example. Let's say you meet. Perfect example. Say you meet a woman, right? As a man, I meet a woman. She's cool. Everything is dope. Next thing you know, like you having issues with just the fact of her working too much, or you have issues with her not giving you the attention that you would like.
But you met her like that. Or no?
No, you didn't meet her like this. Okay. This is over a course of time, right?
Okay.
No, the thing, I see, the reason I don't like that.
You don't like what?
I don't like that because it don't matter if I met you like that. When I met you, you were single, nigga. Now you in a relationship. Cater to this shit right here. Right? Because what I don't like is people get in relationships and then they act like their relationship is the shit that comes last. Right. I'm gonna do all of this shit, right? I'm gonna be so engulfed in all of this shit and then the relationship come last. That's the fastest way that you lose your shit.
No, you speaking message because that's what I'm trying to say. Now you're in a relationship with a woman. She's not providing what you thought she would. Mm-hmm. So now you're checking out because guess what? You might be a hot commodity. Right. You might be at work with people who like you. So you start talking to more people who get you. You start hearing things that you like. So guess what? You mentally check out of that relationship because you don't know your girl no more. You over here saying
the same thing.
Yeah, but I'm saying that to say there are men who do the same thing that women do. So I wouldn't automatically say all men are in it for a nut. Because women say that men cheat all the time. So. Niggas don't be cheating. Honestly, niggas cheat for a reason. Women cheat just because they honestly know what they put themselves into.
I can't say that. Yeah, you can't say that.
Let me explain why.
It all got something to do with like what I said.
Maybe 50-50, so it's 50-50.
I don't think it's 50-50.
It's an immature mind.
I think it's like case by case scenario. Like I feel like
case by case scenario. Explain.
Like you said, like if your partner isn't providing whatever you thought he or she could have, right?
Yeah.
So you just mentally check out. Okay, that's one scenario. You got another scenario where the woman or the man is just greedy and they don't care, they don't respect you, they gonna step out, they gonna do whatever. You got another one who just like, oh my goodness, like I just have to have it, like I just have to cheat, I just have to, like I'm a man, I just have to get another woman, I just have to get that another, like it's just case by case, like nothing's ever
but
like.
do you know the difference between that? Why I say it's kind of hard to put those together? Most women know what kind of men they're dealing with. Women don't make niggas know because they're so secretive. We don't know what we dealing with. Most women can actually look at their man and look at their friends and see how their nigga is when they met them to say, I know what type of nigga you are.
Yeah,
you know what women do? Put on class. You know what women do? Make sure you don't know exactly what they do behind doors because they want to get you.
Facts.
You know when you know who your woman is? When you're living with her and she have her period. That's when you know who you dealing with. We don't know who we dealing with. Y'all know you know what? You just said it. Men are greedy, right? So guess what? You know your nigga.
Women can be greedy too.
Yeah, I'm saying, you know men are greedy when you actually having an argument with a nigga by he's trying to tell you that he's right and he's really wrong. That's when you know what type of nigga you dealing with. We don't never have that conversation with females. Because guess what? Women are always right.
Right.
Yeah,
women are always right.
Society has taught us that.
Women ain't shit sometimes. And I'm only saying that because women will make you feel like but women will make you feel like what they're saying is valid. And you're telling them exactly why it's not valid. But guess what they're doing? Twisting it mentally to say, I think you're just having a different perspective on it.
But
the fuck?
and this no. And this is one thing that they'll never admit, but that's a sign of narcissism. That's a huge sign of narcissism. Boy, you get what I'm saying? If somebody is coming to you and they telling you how they feel,
she
and you twisting,
she giving you deadlines
and
right
you
now.
twisting how they feel to make it seem like the problem is with them. That's the number one side of narcissism. And women are usually the people calling out the narcissist.
Hey, but
it's funny how they never see those traits in themselves.
Hey, but look, I like that we're here. So I'm gonna ask. The reason why I wanted you guys to be here is because I have a great question for y'all. Why do y'all think men cheat?
Because we can't go with the whole men or dog shit no more. Because like I said, I think everything has something to do with an immature mind. If I was to cheat, then that would be my immature mind out here cheating. It's just you just.
Yeah, I can agree with that also. I just think men cheat because
I'm glad we're here.
I don't know.
I say,
I just feel like it's
I think they
everything.
can answer that. Because
I think men cheat because like what's the slogan? Ain't no such thing as a new what is it?
Ain't no such thing as
ain't nothing
better than no pussy.
Yeah, right. So I think maybe he did lose connection or something with his lady, or maybe he wasn't really fully over a situation and it came back up. I don't know. I think a multitude of things.
You want me to tell y'all really real?
One thing.
Hold on, let Charmaine go.
All right.
I think it's oftentimes, or a lot of the times, it's because their woman is lacking something, like they don't want to be intimate with their man, and what one won't do, the other one will.
We can change to that.
I know men personally where they tell me like
what one woman won't do, another woman will do, and women don't like to hear that.
I mean, but that's true.
Because it's the same.
If she was telling you that,
it goes both ways.
Yeah,
one nigga will do another one.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I was gonna say the other way is it's another man that's gonna do, another man's not gonna do.
But that's what I was gonna say. You know why all of this shit happens? It's because when people get in a relationship, the reality is they get comfortable.
it's not yet.
And
They get comfortable.
That's like the biggest problem ever.
Yeah, you get comfortable. And I said it before, being in a relationship is work because you have to wake up and recommit yourself to that person every day. Mm-hmm. So when I say recommit, it's like I have to wake up and be like, damn, you gotta wake up and you gotta think about and you gotta be conscious about your appearance.
Right.
Like I gotta go get a haircut every Friday because I gotta stay on my shit. I gotta get in the gym. I gotta work on my shit. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. She gotta do that. You get what I'm saying? She gotta get her hair done. She gotta get her nails done because she has to keep looking appealing to her man because your man is gonna go out here and he gonna see other people. You get what I'm saying? And it's vice versa. Your girl gonna go out here and she gonna see other people. You get what I'm saying? And then sometimes that stuff might be appealing. So the comfortableness of a relationship is just get people lax to where it's like, oh, I'm in a relationship.
Right.
That's wifey over there. She ain't doing shit. She just cooking. You know what I'm saying? And it's like when they get comfortable, it's like, damn, you look up and then you too comfortable. It's like, damn, well, I ain't even really seen her look fire in a minute.
Yeah, but the
You know what I'm saying? We ain't had sex in a minute.
So
all I've been dealing with is attitude for a minute. You know what I'm saying?
You meet him a woman at work.
And then, and then when you start saying all of that to yourself, it's like, damn, like, what the fuck am I doing? What did I get into?
Okay, so the main thing that I took from this conversation, because I'm going to go out with our closeout question for tonight from our last conversation we had that didn't record with Holly. But what I'm taking from this conversation is stay on your shit, listen to your spouse, and at the end of the day, cheating is when you're disconnected from your spouse and you doing your own thing. Because guess what? You're doing something outside of which your spouse knows.
Yeah, definitely.
So definitely. That means that kind of wraps up why people cheat. But we just talked about it. Women and men cheat kind of the same. So for me, it'd be 50-50. If y'all think it's 60-40 or 70-30, that's on y'all. But I think it's 50-50.
I mean, definitely just listen to one another. Definitely listen. No, definitely. But a part of respecting your partner too is, that's what I'm saying. Even way before it get to the cheating. A part of respecting your partner is when they come to you with shit how they feel. Is listen and take their feelings into consideration. You get what I'm saying? That's another part of respecting your partner. Not just when I'm out here doing and cheating with a whole nother girl. It's like maybe, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Not just that. Just listen. You know.
All right, so we're gonna get into this conversation. It's not gonna be quick, but it's gonna be good.
Oh shoot!
Can friends just be friends without having sex? And then I wanted to ask this question because we talk about platonic relationships.
Absolutely, I was about to absolutely.
So can you just be friends with somebody and not want to have sex with them? Can you? Yes.
Absolutely.
Okay. Is this a question for you? Is this a question you want to answer?
Don't get him started. My turn.
Nah, what? Niggas already know with me, bro.
I'm just asking.
I think
what?
They want to know, so just let them know.
Can friends be friends and not want to have sex?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Especially opposite sex.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
What about you?
Absolutely.
Okay, so they could just be friends, right?
Yeah.
Okay, now the flip up question, because we talked about this. All men want to fuck their girlfriends. Do you
They're
believe
men.
that?
That's in their nature. Yes.
Okay, what about you? Do you believe that?
Yeah.
Ace? Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say no.
You already know.
I'm gonna say no because I go into a different mindset on this, which I'm 1 out of 10, which we talked about last time. I think that there are people like me, and there's not a lot, because I know y'all said this already, that really just see somebody for who they are. They don't really think about sex because it's just the idea, like, you're my friend. Especially when it comes to the idea of definition, because we're going through the routine, best friend. Because this is where we get to this crazy conversation, right? Everybody think that best friends can't be best friends if they're opposite sex.
We about to keep it real in a minute.
So I'm gonna say this. Yeah, so I'm gonna say this, and this is in the camera, right? We said that Big Ja named 5 different type of dudes that are best friends with girls. The dude that want to have sex with their guy friends, so he's just your best friend because he want to be around guys. Then you have a dude that just technically wants to be your best friend because he wants to get the opportunity for you to be vulnerable and have sex with you. Then you have the third guy who gives you advice just to make sure you stay single. That's what the third guy is. The fourth guy is the guy who just sticks around and gives you great advice, but he's okay with you being single. He doesn't really care when you're single. Like, he doesn't try to give you a relationship.
Gotcha.
Then there's the fifth guy who doesn't want anything from you, but if you offer the buns, he's going to take it. These are the 5 guys that Big Ja named, right? So I'm in the 5th category, right?
Okay.
And I'm only saying this because I have best friends. I met them a certain way, and I see them the same way. Now, in that reference, so I met them a certain way, and I see them the same way. Obviously, they grew over time, so I'm appreciative to them growing. But me mentally, can't see myself in that situation where you give me. It's weird. It's like I said. It's like I said when we was on live, which is not on live, but we live now. Sometimes you see your best friends like your cousins. You have a cousin that might be attractive. You know they're cute. They're awesome. You tell your homegirls or your homeboys like, you know what? That's my. You know they got bitches or they got niggas, right? You always have an awkward cousin who got a fat ass. She got a fat ass. I don't know. She just got a fat ass. People don't want to hear this, man. And you walk out with her and you know niggas is looking at her ass. That make you kind of feel awkward as a man because it's like, damn, I'm with my cousin. I know she got ass. She wearing these tights. Like, you sitting there like, niggas probably think this my girl. It gets real awkward, but at the same time, you know your cousin got ass, so you got to admit that. So my whole thing, but you wouldn't fuck your cousin. That's
so
not.
your friends turn into your family, is what you're saying.
That's what I'm saying. But guess what? Ace does not agree with that, so I'm gonna leave it there.
I just feel.
Ace does not agree with that.
Wait, Charmaine, do you think you have male friends?
Let me know when it's my turn.
I think
Who-
I have a lot of male friends, but I think at any given day, for the most part, a good handful of them, if I was to be like, yo, come over, pull up.
Okay.
They're a man. That's in their nature.
Yeah.
So,
Does that
but I
make
do
you-
feel like I do have other male friends who probably like, nah, girl, we've been friends. Like, I ain't trying to take it with you. Like, you know.
Yeah.
But does that take away from our friendship if the guy wants to sleep with you?
No, he's a man. It's in his nature.
She a real female for that.
It's just in his nature. Like, that's what men do.
Yeah.
Like,
This nigga Ace looking at me, man. Whatever.
come on, I'm ready for Aaron to get. What about you, Tommy?
I agree. I have male friends who
It's
I
my
know
turn.
want to hit, and I have male friends who don't. But the ones who want to hit are.
But how do you know they don't? Have they expressed that they don't to you? Or,
I mean-
or do you just not know?
Well, I would say I don't know if they want to,
Okay.
but I do have male friends I know for sure would.
Okay.
So I'll say that.
Because
But
they
that
give you that
isn't-
type of energy.
No, not really. I won't say that, but it's just like, you know, like he'll say something slick, whatever. But and
That's
just,
energy. If
But
you
it's
say something
like-
slick, that's me giving you that energy. Like, yeah, I would.
What's been
Okay,
said?
but that don't
the
make
real
him-
question is
Because
what's
if a
been
nigga
said?
say something slick, this what I don't. I'm not gonna say I don't like it, but that's
Okay.
just a naive trait inside of you. Because if a nigga say something slick, that he's shooting a shot
okay.
to see where it's gonna
No,
go.
no, no,
I don't know
no,
if it's
no.
gonna hit the hoop or it's gonna go over there or there.
So it's not being naive. I know what time it is,
Mhm.
but we are like literally friends. Like I've known him for a while, and if I need him, he got me, and
Right.
vice versa. So him
So what do
wanting to
you
hit
so what do you
don't
think
take
that-
away him being a friend to me.
Right. It's not gonna take.
Yeah.
It's not gonna take
So
away.
you see
But
it
what do
like
you think?
Charmaine. It's just in his nature to say stuff like that to you and stuff.
I won't say it's just in his nature, but he think I don't know. He may look at me like I'm attractive, and
How long have you known him?
whew, over 10 years.
What has he
Okay.
said? What has he said to you? I just want to know. What has he said to you that was like, what the fuck?
I mean, ain't nothing crazy. Like, dang, I
It's
don't know.
nothing crazy. So I'm asking, what he say? What he slick?
I don't know. I need to
Man,
get
you
out
wanna
the
get
door
the
right
blue,
now.
that's like
Hey, look, hey, look, hey, look, now she know because she know it was some shit that made her feel some type of way, right? Nigga was like, damn, how you got ass? She was like, oh, I got ass today. She don't want to answer that.
No.
Holly be knowing niggas be saying shit to her. She be just like, ooh. I mean,
I got one
But-
question.
We so cool. So
When you meet people, right? Just off the strength of just meeting people, however you meet people. Because like I said, I mean, if you would have been friends with this person for over 10 years, my friend that I had, I was friends with her for over 10 years. So we met,
Mhm.
you know,
Yeah.
way back in the day. But
Mhm.
when you meet somebody, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. When you first meet somebody,
this where we different.
is this person, no, on God. And Gotti, come on, bro.
This where we different because this where you
All
like
right,
attractive
well,
people.
exit out of
Let
this
the
thing.
man talk.
Exit
Let your mouth.
out of this thing. 'Cause
I'm exit.
you ain't like us, bro. You checked today.
Boom.
Ooh. Ooh.
I'm a wigger.
Ooh.
So look, when you meet people off the strength,
Mhm.
is this person attractive or is this person not attractive? Is that a thought that going through your head?
I think.
Now, you don't know if this person is going to be your long-term friend.
Right.
You don't know if this person is going to be a boyfriend. You don't know if this person is going to be a fling. You don't know if you don't know if you're just going to have fun with this person.
Right.
When you meet somebody,
Mhm.
is this person attractive or is this person not attractive? Is that a thought that go through your head?
I think a lot of friendships start based on attraction. 100%.
Thank you.
Like.
Absolutely.
But
Thank
like
you.
I said, just because you're attracted to me does not mean you cannot be my friend, or vice versa. I'm
Nah.
attracted to you.
Because I answered the question at the beginning. I said absolutely they can be friends. Two people that's attracted to each other can be friends.
Okay.
That's
Yeah.
Or one person attracted to the other person, they can be
I know
friends.
I'm not-
But the video
Hey.
and what he did is this though. He asked the girl was like, oh no, that's my friend. We've been friends. He would never do anything
Wait,
like
what
that.
video you presented
And
to?
the dude that we talking about.
Oh, Chet?
No.
Ja, Big
Big
Ja.
Job.
Oh, Big Jaw, yeah,
He
yeah.
called the dude and asked him like, "Hey, you've been a good friend to my sister for a long time. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right.
Would if she ever gave you the chance, would you smash?"
Yeah.
He said, "Yeah."
Okay.
And that's what we talking about.
Okay,
You know what I'm
so-
saying?
okay,
So
so-
what I'm saying is, it's easy for a nigga to play a role, but just because a nigga play a role don't mean he wanna don't mean he don't want to be the star.
But let's identify something because the listeners don't know. You saying that most of the people that you make your friends are attractive. This is what you said. I'm just saying. You said that if you meet a girl and she become your best friend, best believe she gonna be attractive. You said this is a statement. Mm-hmm. This is what. Am I wrong or right?
He said he wouldn't be friends with
he said he wouldn't be. So listen to me. I'm friends with normal citizens.
Wow.
Which means you look. No, I'm gonna say normal citizens. Which means you have some clean shoes on.
No, so basically you saying you just. So no, basically you saying you friends with people that you're not attracted to.
No, I'm saying I fuck with sixes that dresses like tens.
But that's what we saying. The only reason why you don't have that thought in your head is because these people that you coming across, you're not attracted. You can't want to have sex with somebody that you're not attracted to.
Maybe.
No, maybe. You have to have the attraction.
But I'm saying I don't make people my friends because they look good.
No, listen.
If you look good, my intentions is to have sex. I've been said this. Maybe y'all didn't hear that, but I told y'all this. I said if I meet somebody and they're attractive from the get-go, the fuck you my best friend for? We can be best friends after we have sex.
Wow. Okay.
I just feel like that's not fair to say.
I'm not gonna be around some. I'm not gonna be
attractive. So attractive females can't have a friend.
Yes, they can.
No.
Okay, guys.
That's my answer. No.
Yes, they can. But y'all have to know that the friends that y'all have, especially if they male friends, 9 out of 10 of those friends are gonna wanna know you sexually.
Like I said, I'm gonna say no because I know I want to hit, so somebody else want to hit. I'm being as honest as I can be.
And that's my thing. I just really can't get with the notion of just, I just don't like the notion of just being around a nigga that I
want to be best friends with.
Want to have sex with
friend zone. I'm not gonna be friend zone my whole life in your bag.
Nah, that's a real nigga though.
I'm being honest with you. Yeah,
I'm sure you done met plenty of fine women who are bird brains, who you wouldn't even want to deal with like that. You probably won't fuck them yet, that's it.
But listen to what I just said.
That's facts.
But listen to what I just said. She's attractive, so I'm gonna smack. Bird brains don't have nothing to do with me wanting to smack.
Dash.
I'm being honest with you.
Yeah.
But I'm being realistic because now I understand where y'all coming from with attraction.
Relationship wise.
Yeah,
I want to be with her.
Yeah. I just want to
mentally, that's not something I want to deal with mentally. You get what I'm saying? And sometimes you gotta make them decisions physically too, because some people be so dumb that if you know that you went there with that person, it will be all bad.
Exactly. That's my point too.
It will be all bad. But that don't mean. But look, just because a person don't go there with you physically, don't mean that he don't want to.
I don't think that's what we're saying.
Because people can show restraint. People can show restraint, and like I said, a nigga that's moved by sex, he don't have no control over his life at all.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? You gotta be able to be choosy like these women. Like, nah, I'm cool. You know what I'm saying? I'm straight.
This ain't for free. Okay?
Yeah, I'm not fucking around. Nope, I'm straight.
Well, I'm gonna identify this. I get where y'all coming from now in that reference. I'm for sure a 5. Because you offer me the buns, and you look good. Because look, we had this conversation
what you mean?
No, listen, we had this conversation off live. Remember we talked about my best friends, right?
Mm-hmm.
I spoke about my best friend progressing. Which is the idea of me meeting her how she was. But I see her the same person.
Nah, say what it is though. Like,
no,
that means that could
my
mean anything. Did she get a degree? Did she get a better job? Like, what did she do?
No, I'm saying.
You didn't have to do
that. No, hold on.
What did she do? Did she get a better job?
She's progressing, like you said.
No, but hold on. Let me speak.
Nah, because the listeners might not know what that means.
No, because I'm going to explain now. So look, first of all, I don't want to disrespect my relationship, and I don't want to disrespect my best friend. What I'm trying to say over the course of time is my best friend has actually made some adjustments to her lifestyle to make her appealing. You get what I mean by that? Mm-hmm. Which she can agree with as well. So that means that other guys might not have met her how she was and seen her how she was and think that she a 10 now. My whole thing is I know you personally, I know your personal challenges, and I know you as a person, so I can't see you like that. Mm-hmm. Plus, I know what comes with the idea of me even thinking that way, right? So my whole purpose behind that is saying, like, when I meet people and I made them my best friends, attraction was never on my plate. Mm-hmm. Now, when I met somebody who was attractive, my mindset was always, I'm gonna smack.
No, just like if somebody meets you and look at your shoes first, they sizing you up, bro. They sizing you up not to see. Like I'm not looking at this nigga from the shoes up to see if he can be my friend.
Right.
I'm looking at this nigga to see. You get what I'm saying? I'm looking at him from the shoes up because that's how I look at people. I'm judging you right now from your toes to the bottom of to the tip of your head, but not to see if you're gonna be my friend.
Right.
I'm judging to see if you appealing or not.
Now that's true. That's true.
You get what I'm saying? And so what I think it was with you is you just was not attracted to your friend when you met her.
Yeah.
Over time, y'all situation progressed. She probably had relationships. You probably didn't have relationships. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then that's how you develop that type of friendship where it's like, yeah, this is my friend. You get what I'm saying? And I'm not, and I might not no longer be looking at it like that. But if I never looked at it like that, but what I'm saying is this: if you had a friend that's attractive, right? And everybody in the world know that she's attractive, you can't be the only nigga saying that's my friend.
Yeah, that's impossible.
That's impossible. That's all I was saying, bro. That's all I was saying.
No, I said I get it now.
Only nigga in the world saying she's not attractive.
Look, I said I get it now. My whole thing was if I meet somebody and they attractive, she ain't gonna be my best friend.
Yeah.
Right, you gonna try to okay.
All the time. I'm not finna.
You're not gonna never be friends on.
I'm not finna say, hey, you know what? I know you're attractive, but can I be your best friend?
Nah, I already said girls make that decision, bro.
No, you're not gonna make that decision.
Girls make that decision. Who's gonna be in the friend zone?
You gonna see that nigga say, yeah, he want the fuck. That's what you gonna say about me.
First of all, we're like 58 years old. Why are we making new best friends? Like that's weird.
Well, I don't know who's doing that.
Like so, I think like all
friends.
we can assess all our friendships are like back
all best
in the
friends
day,
was
like,
cut off at 21. That's just me though.
Yeah, you can't just meet somebody and be
yeah,
like,
21's a great age for you to cut off best friends.
We're best friends. Like,
Yeah,
no,
21 is a cutoff age for best friends. I'm just saying, unless you got a work best friend.
Since I was in 10th grade.
Yeah, like you don't meet somebody new.
But let me ask you this though, bro. Is your best friend not your girl? And is it?
My best friend.
I can't even.
Come on, you better. Come on.
Well, let's elaborate.
So that's where I was going. Like I'm 33.
Well, let's elaborate the differences between those.
Okay.
Because I want people to understand
I actually
something.
like that.
There's people.
I like that a lot.
Yeah, I want to elaborate on that because I do think it's a difference. Now I think that you and your spouse, your soulmate that you encounter with, you have a connection that nobody else can understand, especially sexually, right?
Soulmate is your spouse.
Yeah, but I'm saying like that is the person that's actually going to be on a connectivity that's like, I have to trust you in my life. So that's your best friend when it comes down to your personal, financial, and your mental. Your personal, financial, and mental. Which means your personal is whatever's going on in your life, your spouse should know. Financially, they should know. And your mental. If you're not feeling good, they should know you don't feel good mentally. Your best friend is somebody that you bounce ideas. Now, the person that separates from your spouse, that's your best friend. You bounce ideas off because guess what? That person has an outside perspective from your connection with your spouse. So they're able to make sure that you on a different route logically to understand how the outside world sees you. That's how I feel about it. But I could be wrong.
I don't know.
I feel like we can have more than one soulmate.
Yeah.
And
your soulmate is not necessarily
have to be your spouse.
That's
my best friend is. I have a male best friend.
I never heard soulmates.
Yeah,
I never heard nobody say
so
that.
your best friend is your soulmate.
Absolutely.
It's a girl?
It's a guy.
Yeah, that's stupid.
But I don't want to understand. Yeah,
that's not fair to say.
No,
I'm saying, how do niggas feel about that? Like when they deal with you.
My best friend is gay. That's neither here nor there. But that's my soulmate.
That makes
like
sense.
that's literally
that makes sense.
Mentally, like you just said about him knowing about a spouse, knowing about the other spouse. My best friend is the same with me. Like
that makes sense.
My best friend so
I'm just saying because he's gay. I'm just no disrespect to him, but I'm saying because he doesn't have any intentions to have sexual relations with you. You guys can be on a level of friendship. That's what I mean by that.
Okay.
No disrespect to his sex, but the idea of you saying that makes sense. Now, when you say you have a soulmate that's a best friend that's straight, that don't make sense to me. That's what I say.
It can work like that.
I still think it's possible. I do still think it's possible.
I can't work like that.
I don't think your soulmate. I don't necessarily think your soulmate is like your spouse. Like I don't know. I don't necessarily think like that.
It's a difference between a soulmate and a best friend.
Yeah, and I think as people connect on different levels, like your spouse, your friend, your family, whatever, they bring out all different sides of you, right?
Right.
So like, and not saying your spouse doesn't bring out your best self or whatever, because I'm sure they do, but I don't know, like sometimes, what if you met your soulmate, quote unquote, before your spouse? Like, I don't think that changes.
I just don't, why you didn't pursue that though?
But it just didn't work out.
Because I feel like if I would have met my soulmate,
are not meant to last forever.
Yeah.
That don't mean they're not your soulmate.
All right, closing out.
So
Closing out because we got a few.
Yeah, that's deep. I'm gonna need part 2.
Closing out.
Part 3.
Listen,
That's it.
If you can have anybody take away something from this conversation, or you wanted to wrap up a statement, what would you say now? I'm gonna start with Charmaine. Then I'm gonna go over to Holly. Then I'm gonna go with Ace, and then I'm gonna go with my last thoughts.
Just in general, like my general.
Yeah.
Okay. Just for couples to communicate for sure, and to listen. I feel like people don't actively listen.
This nigga stole my shit.
I feel like you really in communicate. You really just have to be quiet and listen,
Right.
Because you can't hear. How you gonna hear if you talking? You know what I mean? So
Message.
Just to really communicate. That's just what's important. That can alleviate so much stress from a lot of people.
And that was Molly. Now we're gonna go to Holly.
Hello.
Okay. So mine was stolen, but to piggyback, comprehension for sure is the key, not just communication. I also would take away like assumptions and expectations. Like when we meet people, we should assume the guy gonna cheat because of X, Y, and Z, or he not gonna be my friend because he think I'm cute, or we shouldn't really like assume that, because sometimes like it's really just that, like what you see is what you get.
Yep.
So that's my takeaway.
I got 2 of them, and I'm gonna reiterate this again because I'm gonna go on what she said. This is like my 4th time saying this on the show. Just because a nigga play a role don't mean he don't want to be the star. Just remember that. You got niggas in the NBA. It's like, yeah, I'm gonna play the role to win this championship, but after this season, I'm trying to get paid, and I'm trying to be that nigga. So, and then my other one is disrespecting or cheating in your relationship. It's just not what you do when your mate is not around. It's what you do when they around too.
Right.
It's what you do when they right in your face. It's how you handle business in your relationship. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
So if my girl's coming to me and she's saying, I don't like this, that, and the third, and then I keep doing what she says she don't like, that's disrespecting my relationship.
Exactly.
And you get what I'm saying? And it's like, you kind of, I know a lot of us hate to admit it sometimes because we think people are always just supposed to stay down and stay loyal. Right. But you kind of opening the door to shit when you operate like that.
That's
with a selfish.
So
you gotta kind of. It's like when you're in a relationship, people think that just getting in a relationship is like, oh, this my man, and they think about all the fun shit, or oh, this my girl, and they think about all the fun shit.
Right.
But it's like, nah, what are you doing to keep all of this shit going?
Yeah.
So when that person come to you and they express some of their issues, or when that person come to you and they express some shit that they don't like, then you have to take that into account. It's not, don't say, oh, well, that's just how I am. I posted something the other day. It's like, shit, we old now. All that, this just how I am. Shit, that's how I do. You get what I'm saying? Because it's like
that's your character. That's you.
No, because you gotta realize what you're saying by saying this is how I am. You're not leaving any room for growth. You're not growing. Like you don't think it is not a thing wrong with you, and that you gonna keep on going and carrying on like that. And I know my shit long, so I'm gonna end it now. But do your shit, man.
Hey, y'all said all the realest shit ever. I'm just gonna end with saying black men don't cheat, and I'm gonna say
right.
And I'm gonna say that black women that cheat, you are something else.
Right.
And thank y'all for tuning in to the Black Barbershop, and y'all have a great Taco Tuesday.